Hello everybody, my name is Rana Mikhailis, and today what I would like to talk about is study. Women are now leaving STEM fields to pursue social justice. I would like to particularly focus on the last section. Emerging research suggests that the effort to produce more female engineers has suffered from the left's activism. In service of the gender pay gap narrative, as PJ Media reported last week, a recent study by Skidmore College professors found that scare stories, false tales about how women are allegedly treated in STEM, significantly decreased women's desire to pursue STEM fields. Imagine my shock. If one accepts that the lack of women in STEM is indeed a problem, which it may well be, the latest information shows that the problem was misdiagnosed as being primarily a bias issue and thus led to failed solutions. The efforts to push women into STEM have not only been ineffective, but have backfired. The taxpayer-funded National Science Foundation continues to grant millions of dollars every year to fight this issue. The money has been wasted. Now, for most of you, especially if you recently came here from Stix's channel, for most of you, this would be common sense. Like, you would be like, oh yeah, no surprise there. However, I also received a shout out from Kevin Logan, and Kevin Logan is an intersectional feminist, and he also wanted to promote my channel because I'm one of the good ones that he could respectfully disagree with. So I'll try to explain this. So I'm going to try to help the feminists and progressives understand where everybody else is coming from. Okay, so where people are coming from is, imagine it like this way. Let's say that I were to say that Christy Winters is my best friend, and I wonder why nobody would want to date my best friend, Christy Winters. And I were to say she's mean, she's loud, she's bossy, she's a stalker, she is dishonest, she's a terrible, horrible person. And I were to go on and on about how terrible and horrible Christy Winters is. And I would go, like, how come you don't want to date my friend, Christy Winters? She's just the most horrible person in the world you would ever want to meet. You kind of, even if you're Kevin Logan or Michael Rowlands, you'd be like, you just went on and on about how horrible she is. Of course, if you're going to phrase it that way, people would naturally want to avoid her. Well, that is the exact same thing that's happening with your activism and STEM. If you were to say that women are constantly raped and there is a pay gap and whatnot, then of course they're going to have a hard time attracting women. You just told women you're going to get raped, you're going to get sexually harassed, there's going to be a pay gap, and you are literally scaring women away. You are scaring women from ever wanting to take parts of that field. So, well, even if they disagree with me, I at least hope that at least one of the progressives in my audience, hopefully more than one, but at least I hope that some of them would just get where everyone else is coming from, because I don't know how I could explain it any better. Anyway, this has been Remy Kylis. Bye bye.